Aquarius. How you guys doing today? Let's see what's going on for you guys for the middle half of March. I don't know if this is really like the middle half of March, where are we at? Because this is almost towards the end of the month. So I guess this is like the second half, I'd say. I say middle, but you know what I mean, second half, okay? Hopefully you guys are having a good week. We're in the middle of the week. We're almost there, you guys. We got 2 more days, and then it is the weekend. Yeah. Let's see what's going on with you guys. I know you guys had a lot of stuff going on at the beginning of this month and last month. Let's see if the energy has changed a little bit, okay? Let's see if it's changed, Aquarius. All right, I know we're in Virgo. So I think we're in the Mercury retrograde too. So we're gonna be really like spilling out like a lot of stuff that's from the past. We're gonna be analyzing it. We might be doing a little overthinking. We might be a little bit more, emotional. And at this time we have to release, let it go, okay? Let it go, Aquarius. Whatever it is. And this is for any sign, really. We have to let those feelings and emotions go. Excuse me. And be ready to take on other things, more positive things. Okay, Aquarius? All right, so what I'm seeing is for you guys currently is that there's 2 stories, Aquarius, okay? So I'm going to talk about the first one, right? So the first one is you could have definitely have been dealing with a Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, Cancer, Taurus, any fire sign for sure. Another Aquarius, and a Libra, Gemini. So another air sign like yourself, Aquarius, okay? And in this situation, I do feel like you have been in your life, you've been very optimistic right now. You're really trying to understand where you're going with things. You're trying to put things into perspective that didn't go right. You're really trying to understand your life right now, is what I'm feeling like. And with that being said, and the reason why I say that is because I feel like the Knight of Swords, and it's normally like an immature card, like somebody being very immature. But I feel like this is kind of you in this situation. I feel like you're very like, you are like on the go, like you're kind of impulsive right now. And I say that, but you're impulsive in a good way, because impulsive is more like somebody's like just really just rushing to do things that just like they don't have the time for nothing. They can't sit still. They have to get things done. And I know sometimes people can be like that, especially Aquarius. You guys are all about the going. But in this case, I feel like just because you do have 2 Pentacle cards, which is one is a single ladies card, which is your Queen of Pentacles, also the Nine of Pentacles as well is a woman that's very nurturing, very confident in where she's going in life. She has her life together. And I feel like that's what you're trying to do. You're like, listen, I have stuff to do, you know? And that's why I say it's good, because I feel like in this situation, you're truly like, if I can't have what I want, I'm done doing all the fighting with the 5 of Wands. I'm done doing that. I'm done with people trying to get over on me. I'm done feeling like I can't be supported the way that I want to be supported with the 5 of Pentacles. And not only that, like I can't have the understanding and help that I truly, truly need in certain things. And it could be with finances as well, or opportunities that deal with finances, or a job opportunity, or anything that's dealing with being able to make more money, and I feel like it kind of took you for like a loop a little bit with the Moon card. It kind of made you feel some type of way, and you're really trying to make decisions right now, and you're trying to figure out, like, it's almost like you don't know, like, what to do. You don't know, like, if this is your, if you're on the right path. You don't know that, and that's where you're kind of like trying to stay optimistic about things, because I do feel like even though you're truly putting in the work in yourself with the king of uh, with the king of wands, I feel like you are truly trying to make sure that you look good, you feel good, you're working on your mental health. You could be going to therapy. I feel like you're trying to have good times with people, but not only that, I do feel like you are interacting with people that you probably have known from your childhood. You could be hanging out with friends that you've known from your childhood. Not only that, but I do feel like you could be traveling soon. Aquarius with the Two of Wands. Um, you could be going and taking a trip somewhere, maybe just to get away for a little bit. And I feel like you're doing all this like really fast, you know? And I feel like it's because I don't have a lot of love here. I haven't had too many cups here, but besides the Six of Cups. But I just feel like to keep yourself from I feel like to keep yourself from feeling down, you're really trying to focus on yourself. You're really trying to uplift yourself right now, which is why I feel like I said before, with the Knight of Swords, I feel like this is something that you felt like you really need to do to really focus on yourself. And that's what you're doing. You have so many pentacles here. So I definitely feel like there's some abundance coming for you, definitely opportunities of just growth. But with the Queen of Pentacles, I do feel like you are somebody that is all about nurturing, all about making sure that you have that foundation, that solid foundation for yourself, that you're working towards whatever it is that you want to do in your life right now currently, and you're working hard. You're steady, like it's like a steady flow right now. Like you are dedicated to making sure that you don't live a life of defeat and desperation and what's that word? Desperation and not necessarily like, because I guess this could be a card of being left out in the cold, but I feel like just like broke. Yeah, that's what it is, broke. Um, and of course, we never want to use that word in our vocabulary because we never want to be broke, right? Aquarius. Okay, great. So, and I feel like with these two cards that you have here, like I said, there's so many pentacles here. But I do feel like you are truly like, listen, I'm going to bloom. The more money I make, the more beautiful I can look, the more beautiful I feel inside, because that makes me feel confident in myself. Not saying that money is just the ruler of all things to you, Aquarius, but I do feel like you are that type of person that's like, you know what? For the Aquarius that I am thinking about, they are thinking like, hey, I need to make sure that I'm straight, because if I don't, I'm going to feel some type of way about myself, and I'm not going to be able to work on myself. I'm not going to be able to put the time in. I'm going to feel in the dumps, and I don't want to feel that way, because then if I can't work on myself, nobody's going to be here to help me. You know, and that's where I feel like this Aquarius right now is feeling like, you know what, once I get here, which is where I feel like you guys are truly here. There's some that are here, and then there's some that's trying to get there. But the ones that are already here, which is why I feel like there's two different types of Aquarius here. The ones that are trying to get to this place, that are trying to get out of this rut and trying to be optimistic about things before they feel like things are just like, just are at the end. The ones that are here, that are really working on themselves, doing the work, really putting in the time, the effort to make sure that they have that foundation to where they never feel like they ever have to be broke again, they're going to be very successful. Excuse me. Excuse me. A lot of celebrating going on, you know, for the things that you have going on and the things that you want.
Here's Akinator. Hi, I'm Akinator. I can read your mind. Think of a character. I will try to guess it. Are you ready?
I did not ask Alexa anything. Alexa off. I ain't never say that. Okay, I don't know what the hell is going on here.
Play Are You Smarter Than a Fourth Grader?
Alexa off.
Thanks for playing.
Sorry, Aquarius.
How many stars would you rate this skill from 1 to 5?
5. I guess I gotta answer the questions. This is too damn much in a reading. Okay. So, anyways, Aquarius. So with this here, I feel like you're going to be, being around people, celebrating, going to different events, getting out there, doing different things. And I feel like this will be the opportunity to really, show your stuff at the end of the day and show what you are made of. Come out brand new. You're going to feel good about yourself. You're going to be out there really focusing on just you at the end of the day. And like I said, this is a single woman's card. So you're going to be looking good, feeling good, smelling good, spending money, doing things that you want to do, because again, this is you here, Aquarius. And for the ones that may have had a fallout with someone, this is another type of Aquarius that may have had a fallout, that possibly it could have been somebody that you've known for a very long time, and it could have been someone that you have to travel to as well, and you're trying to decide on if you want to go down that path with this person. You could be pregnant, or you could hear about a pregnancy perhaps, or maybe this is something that you wanted with this person. I do feel like right now this person, maybe they could be going through a situation right now with the 5 of Pentacles, and they're really trying to focus on making sure that they are financially stable. They could be going through some financial difficulties, which is why they may have separated. But I do feel like they do want to come in. This could be them trying to come back into your life, very abrasive. And they could be a little bit more immature, but they do want to have a commitment with you. They do want to communicate with you. They do want more with you. They do want a more deeper relationship with you. They're just wanting another chance if possible. But I say either Aquarius I'm speaking to in either situation, however way it resonates in your situation currently in March, I say make a very educated decision. And when I say that, I mean make a decision because every decision is going to have not a consequence, but it's going to have different experiences at the end of the day, But I say use your head and not your heart, in other words, okay? I understand that we're going through things and right now, but this is not the time to try and go backwards, This is the time to really move forward in things and make solid decisions, because again, especially the ones that have a child involved and the ones that don't have a child involved but think, am I on the right path? You're definitely on the right path. This is confirmation to let you know, because there's a lot of abundance coming to you. Just keep on staying focused. Keep on putting yourself out there, because I know sometimes we're wondering when the love is going to come. We're just focused on finances, but we don't have a good time. We don't get outside. We don't do things that's fun. And I think there needs to be a balance, with that Aquarius, okay? So I feel like the ones that are, possibly single and not dealing with anybody, but really just focusing on themselves right now, definitely get outside, okay? Get outside and enjoy life, because making money isn't going to, that's great. That's wonderful. It's going to make you happy, but you have to enjoy life too. All work, all hard work and no play is not fun. Okay, Aquarius? That is going to be my reading for you guys for the second half of March. I hope you guys have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your week, and we will talk soon. Thank you guys. Bye.